Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you guys for being here. Happy Saturday. What's going on, Michael? Thank you for being here tonight with me.
What's up?
Guys in the chat, how are you? Thank you guys for hanging out tonight, as always. We have a good show tonight. We have a few things to talk about. We have an announcement for a release, finally. Well, not finally, but the figure specifically is out. So yeah, guys, very exciting show, and we're gonna get started. All right, guys. So again, welcome back. So Mike, we have gotten a few, not a few, a couple releases, things that are going to be charging soon, and shipping soon as well. This is one of them. What did you think? Are you buying this? Are you expecting this? Did you pre-order this? Are you waiting for this at all?
Still got this one on pre-order. This is one of the last ones that made it in, basically. I like it. I think this looks great.
Yeah, she looks beautiful, man. And this was one of the figures that from the beginning we thought, and we at least expected it to look good because the original pictures looked amazing. So she was great. She looked great from the beginning, and she looks perfectly, fine. They didn't mess her up, or she doesn't look any different now. But let's see who's in the chat real quick with us. Insane One, my friend, what's going on? Thank you for being here. We got Luis in the house. What do you say? What up? What up? What up? I'm back from vacation in Tan. This guy went away. We didn't see a single picture of anything. He was in the pond in the backyard. Don't believe this guy. Thank you for being here, my friend. We got Cobras. We got Bobby in the house. Bobby's lazy guy. He didn't want to be back here again. Unreal. Lazy man. It's 2 p.m. So this guy. Oh my God. What do you guys do? The Thor in the house. What's going on, my friend? I took time out from my birthday weekend. Happy birthday, my friend.
Happy birthday, brother.
This is for you.
Oh, hey. Flavio here. The House of Collectibles. You're probably watching this because you said a funny comment, you made a good point, or you dropped the watermelon emoji. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Ah! Galale,
galale. Oh my God. Shout out to Flavio. He's awake right now. Thank you for that. That was amazing. When he sent me that, I was like, what the hell is this? And I was like, I am playing that on the show 1,000%. That was hysterical. Thank you, my friend, for that. Happy birthday to the Thor. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Of course it doesn't, because I deleted it. I was gonna give you a nice little celebration video, but it's not there. Let's see who else is in here. We got Joker J in the house. What's going on, my friend? Is everybody in? The ceremony's about to begin. This guy. Let's see. The Thor. It's actually Monday, but when? Oh, nice. That's really nice. How old are you now? 33. Let's see. Bad Boy for Life in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Tool in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Pablo in the house. Thank you, my friend, for being here as always. We got Tess Jess in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being. 9:30 a.m. That's awesome. Thank you for being here, my friend. Axel in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Peyton in the house. What's going on? Peyton with the war. Oh, I love that guy. Let's see who else is in here. Where are you guys? Oh, here we go. Okay. You and Mike are so wrong about that Mars Wonka head sculpt. Just, I'm telling you, it doesn't look good now. It's gonna look worse in hand. It's not gonna be good.
Just wait. It's
Yeah.
gonna look real bad when you get it in hand.
Yeah, I don't. It's not gonna be good. It's already not good, so it's only gonna get worse. Only unless it gets better, which I doubt. There's no way. Test stress. Ooh, look at that. Watching one of the videos. Let's see. Oh my god. I told him, I said, I'm playing that so bad. We got Tom Cruise in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Yeah, Flavio's awesome. Harold in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. We got SJC. Just realized for DC fans, we only had 3 releases up for 23. Peacemaker, Kevin. Ooh. That's true. It's very true. Carlos in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. We got Leighton in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Let's see who else is in the house. Hit that like button, guys, please. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Wonka worth every pen. No, I mean, if you like it, go be happy with it. I just, Mike doesn't like it. I don't like it. Doesn't mean you're going to be wrong for liking it or buying it. But I just, it's not for me.
You got to play that Wonka meme. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Oh my God. All right. So back to Sylvie. So again, beautiful figure, guys. She looks great. I don't think she looks any worse, or any better than the promo pictures. I think she looks perfectly fine. I'm excited for this figure. Again, she's from the Loki show. There's going to be plenty of Lokis. I think we have another, 2 Lokis left. We have the regular Loki, the variant Loki. We have the President Loki. So there's still more to come. Do you have those 2 on pre-order too, or no?
Yep.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Those are going to be good. That variant, was it the variant? No, the President Loki. I have one from overseas with the stickers and the t-shirt coming. Oh, I got 2 sets of those coming. I can't wait.
That's your bonus, stickers and a t-shirt?
Well, that's the bonuses from the overseas exclusive.
Yeah, you and those.
He's like, that's your special. Let's see. Yeah, so what do you rate this? And if you were to pick something, bad about this, what would it be?
I don't know. I think this looks great. I mean, head sculpt is right on. It looks like there's some wiring in the coat or cloak or whatever. Yeah, I think this is this is 9 out of 10. This is a good figure. I'm excited for this one. I like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Right now, just from these pictures, is a 9 out of 10 completely, but I can guarantee you in hand it'll probably hit the 9.5. I have a feeling it'll hit the 9.5 for me, because if it looks that good in pictures, it's usually that much better in hand.
Yeah, it definitely looks good. It definitely looks good. I'm in for this for sure.
And you know what I was thinking about, which is really weird. I understand a lot of people would love to collect, or at least buy more Hot Toys. And I was thinking about something. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but I was like, man, Hot Toys is coming out with figure after figure after figure after figure, right? And they're expensive. Nothing's getting cheaper by any means. And I was like, it's crazy that to be able, because a lot of people don't just collect everything, right? People like lines, people collect specific figures, or people just get what they like. So it'll be a Star Wars, it'll be a Marvel, it'll be a DC. If they like it, they'll buy it. It is what it is. But for somebody, buying a lot, not everything, but mostly everything, right? I was like, how did they feel about figures that they can't get? You know what I mean? And I think that I think I started thinking about that when this figure was announced, because my mentality was, for example, the Loki show. You could easily not get any of those Lokis, right? Because it's a show.
Right.
You could easily just skip them all.
Yeah, we're the 2 guys that shouldn't be really asked that question.
No, but this is what I was thinking. So I'm like, you know, me personally, like, I can't fathom the thought of not
Going without.
not getting a figure, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
just like, man, like, I don't know what it is, and it's not FOMO. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna miss out on a masterpiece. No, not at all, because we know what it is at this point. Those days are gone. You know, especially something like this. This is not even an exclusive. There's no special edition for it. There's nothing special about it at all. It's just your regular figure. So I was like, man, I was like, if I decided to just not get these, I would feel weird. You know what I mean? I would be like, I'm missing something because I'm so used to just getting them all.
Right.
So I was like, what do people go through when they're like, man, like, I really want that figure, but I can't buy it. You know, I don't have the money, or I don't, you know, I can't do it right now, but I want it eventually. You know what I mean? Like, that came through my head, and I was like, man, I don't know what I would do.
To be honest, look, I'm at that point. I can admit, I think I'm starting to be at that point because it's like, again, space, right? So it's like, do I double up clones, or do I keep, her with Loki in a display? Like,
Right.
that's a real question for me. I might still get it and have just an overload of figures, but I mean, to actually put it for it to make its way into the display, that's a whole nother story.
So, and that's another thing. You army build, which is crazy, and you have tons of stuff. I don't army build anything. I think the most figures I've gotten of anything is 3, but, like, for example, like Miles Morales, I got 3 Miles to display. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that because of different looks. But I would never display the same thing, more than twice. You know what I mean? Like, I think the most I have is the 501st, one of each color. That's like the most that I've displayed. You know what I mean? Just because they were all different. But I don't have the clone troopers, right? I have one of each display. So phase 1 and phase 2. I don't have 2 phase 1s because to me that's a waste. I don't have 2 phase 2s because to me that's a waste. You know what I mean? So I get out of the figures every look possible, but I will not army build specifically to army build. It just doesn't make sense to me. So, speaking about you already having tons of stuff, you army build on top of that. So the room for you, it's even scarier because it's like you could easily just get rid of a bunch of repeated figures and you'll have plenty of room.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you'll still have a ton of figures.
Right. And it's not, it's army build on a few, but clones 2. Like, I don't know, troopers 2. That's just has always been my rule. Like, troopers come in 2s. How can you have 1 stormtrooper? If they got to be flanking somebody, or they get, there's got to be at least 2. That's how I've always viewed a trooper.
But you usually get 2, at least 2.
At least.
Because the from the Force Awakens, you got like 8.
Well, remember, that's when Big Bad Toy Store was giving those things away. You know what I mean? Like, if those things were retail, I would have never bought as many of those figures as I have. You know what I mean? I got a super good deal on those. You know what I mean? That, like, don't think I'm paying retail and I bought however many I have.
But still, you're still having a lot of figures to take up more room. You know what I mean?
Right,
and it's the same figure is my point. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the whole point of this is how it's tough for me to all of a sudden just say, you know what? Let me just not get this one, but I'll get the other one.
Commander Green nails it though, right? You're right.
Yo,
if I'm looking at an army built shelf and I'm saying to myself, that's got to be staying up at the cost of Sylvie, I don't think I could do it. I think I got to then stop the army build.
Harold says, Fabio, you better bite your tongue. Clones are like Lay's potatoes. You can't just have one. No, you're 100% correct. But my thing is, for example, for Mike, his repetition of figures, like I said, he's got the same figure multiple times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the same figure. Troopers, right? So
you name it: porcelain stormtrooper 2, copper trooper 2. You know what I mean? Any trooper, I got a pair.
Black Tom Cruise says, "I'll just let that MFer go, even if I really want it. I know that another hot tool." That's a thing. That's a very good point as well. That is a very good point. A lot of people, hold on to their stuff just because that's what they love. That's what they like. You know what I mean? Like, for example, somebody like me who buys most of everything that Hot Toys releases, I'm attached to them, not only because of Marvel or because of DC or because of Star Wars. I just love them because they're Hot Toys, period. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Right.
those things are the best of the best, in my opinion. So that's why I have to always have the best of the best and the newest best of the best. But exactly what he said, that makes a lot of sense, because at the end of the day, you'll really never miss out on great figures with Hot Toys, because every figure to a certain extent is really good. You know what I mean? So if you sell something or get rid of something that you are okay with getting rid of, that means that, exactly what he said, you're able to get a badass figure in the future and still be happy with collecting. So that's why, Hot Toys is such a good company, especially now that they're pumping out figure after figure after figure. This was not possible in the past because they weren't pumping out figures like that. Now you can miss a couple because you're still going to get, another 20 down the line. You know what I mean? So it's different. So I understand that. But to have to not collect something on purpose, you're like, oh man, I really want that, but, or this line specifically, like I was mentioning, this Loki line. Oh, you know what? It was a show. I don't really care for them, blah, blah, blah. I don't really, it's all Loki's anyway. It's not a big deal. Like, I can't do that. I can't do that. Do you know how much it kills me inside, that like just the thought of like being like, oh, you know what? I'll skip this one. I can't. And again, it's not FOMO. It's not like, oh, I'm never going to get it. There's nothing special about these figures in the sense of like, there's not exclusive. They're not special editions. But it's like, man, just that fear of not having it in the collection, like, it's scary to me. So
I mean, you'll skip Spider-Verse, right?
No. So this is what I wanted to do. Because I got 3 miles from the original movie displayed. I only really love that Miles look with the jeans and the puffy jacket look on that figure. So what I was gonna do, and what I'm hoping I'm capable of doing with the figure, is I just ordered, I just pre-ordered the Miles a little while ago before the stream started. And that's another thing, guys. There's like a timer on it. It's like you got 9 days to pre-order this thing. It's a 10-day limited ordering period. I don't know what it is, what that's about. I don't know what's going on. But if you're planning on ordering, you got 9 days right now, which is weird. But we're getting into it. Yeah, I don't know why they're doing it. I think they're still going to be available after 10 days, but I don't know. So my point is, so I have 3 regular ones displayed, and I'm getting 1 from the new movie. So my goal was to display that like I said, that Miles style. Let me pull it up so you guys know what I'm talking about. Let me see.
See, now that is a line I am going to pass on. No problem. I passed on the last Spider-Verse line. I'm passing on this one.
See,
easy peasy.
This is what I mean. So I love this look, right? So I want this look out of the figure. To get this look out of the figure, you have to put the jeans and all this stuff on top of the actual suit, like the first one. The first one you could only dress on top of this. Like, it's not like you remove this suit and there's a body. No, this is your body. This is your base figure right here.
I'm not with you. I am not with you at all. This looks like a toy.
No. But wait. So I'm explaining to you why I ordered this. So the reason why I ordered it is because, again, just this look, right? And to get this exclusive. So my goal is to display this exclusive on the old body if it's possible, right? Because I want the exclusive head used, and I'm going to use this body to just put this on it. So that's why I bought it, just to get this look out of it. That's it. And I didn't pre-order what's the other one? The 2099. I didn't pre-order him yet, which I am anyway. And Gwen, it doesn't look like she's coming with a head sculpt either. So
she's not.
Right. So I may not get her because I got 2 of the original ones, but she's wearing the new sneakers and she's got a pink jacket. So still I may, but I'm not pre-ordering her just because there's no need. But him, I pre-order for the exclusive. $20.99, I'm not pre-ordering. And what's her name? Spider-Gwen, I'm not pre-ordering because there's no need. But yeah, guys, so I brought that up because I was like, what do you guys do? You know what I mean? Like when you have to skip something just for whatever reason. Oh man, I'm telling you,
You have a sickness. You do. If
No.
you feel that you got to order these, you have the bug.
Well, no. It's like I don't want to not have them for whatever reason. You know what I mean? That's my excuse.
I know exactly what you mean. I remember when you were talking up. What was the figure that I was last time? I was like, this thing looks horrible, and you were getting it. It was the
it was the
venomized the art figure, Iron Man, venomized Iron Man, and had like the crab claw come out of his chest.
Yes, yeah.
Horrible figure.
Say horrible.
And you got it right.
I got 4. I displayed 2, and I got 2 for the raffle.
No.
He said no. Wait, are you talking about the one with the spider chest?
With the claw. They had the claw coming out of the chest.
Yeah. Venomized Iron Man. Yes.
Yeah. It was the art style figure.
Yes.
Garbage.
It was called
It's called garbage.
Art something.
Yeah. Art. Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. Oh my god, that's so funny. Pablo says only time I bought 2 troopers is for my dark side Anakin, and he's got 2 5. Yep. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I get the trooper fever. It's See, I'm so glad I don't. That I don't need. As long as I have one, I'm good. As long as if the one figure comes with 2 different looks, and obviously I'll get 2 to display each look. But just I won't get 2 of the same figure, or 2 of the same troopers at least, to display the same thing. You know what I mean? Like I won't get a let me give you an example. I won't get a Ronin, right? I won't get a Ronin to display him as a ninja twice. You know what I mean? I'll get Ronin to have him as a ninja and then have him as Hawkeye, right? That's what you get 2 different looks.
Right.
But I wouldn't get 2 Ronins to be displayed as 2 Ronins. You know what I mean? Like it's no point. Like, so that's why I wouldn't get 2 troopers to display as the same trooper twice. Like I would never do that. So That's my thing. But I get why, the army building is cool because it looks beautiful sometimes. Black was pretty. Yep, absolutely. I love when people say they won't if they won the lottery they couldn't find ways to spend it. This guy, unbelievable. Tuli says just don't take being able to grab everything for granted. Absolutely. Oh no, believe me, I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed. I don't take none of this for granted. Things could happen to you in a second.
I don't know about you. I bust my ass to be able to do that. It's not. It doesn't come easy. Let me tell you, it's not. It's not. Yeah. I'm not winning the lottery to get these figures.
No, exactly. And not only that, but you have to understand that it's we work to be able to do what we do. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like he said, it doesn't come easy by any means at all. And you work to that's why it's for me, it's tough to tell people what to do with their money. You know what I mean? Because I hate when people try to tell me, oh, go do this, go do that. It's like, what are you talking about? So that's why I try not to tell you guys like, oh, go buy this, like, because it's none of my business. But that carnage, like I couldn't like help it. But it's tough because again, I don't like being told what to do, period, just in general. And you're not going to tell me what to do with my money, So that's why I'm very grateful, being able to work as much as we do to be able to afford these things and buy these things. You have to be thankful and grateful for that because anything, like I was mentioning, anything can happen to you and then you can't work anymore. Exactly. And that's it. You're done. there goes everything. There goes your livelihood. There goes your hobby. There goes everything. So you always have to be grateful. You can't take anything in life for granted. You just can't. You just can't. And I definitely don't. We got, let's see who else is in here. 10 daily. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a joke. I don't know why they would do that, especially with a figure like that. And I don't know if they mean that you're only going to get the what do you call it? The miles. Let me see. Are you only
I got my
getting
notification for Cyborg. I guess he's shipping, right?
Oh yeah, no, mine's shipped. Mine's shipped today, I think. So he'll be here next week.
Yeah.
This one. So it looks like, it's only the special edition. You get 9 days. I don't know why. I don't think it's true, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? But so that's why I bought it, just for that reason, just for this. But so what I'm planning on doing, again, if it works, because I got 3 of the old ones displayed, what I'm gonna do is dress the one I have here, one of the original ones. I'm gonna dress it up with this outfit and be able to display the new outfit with the new head. So we'll see what happens. I got to check if whatever I'm able to do with it, but we'll see. Defo Pass. We got, let's see, not a fan on animated figures, I guess. Yeah, a lot of people don't like them.
Pass.
We cry. He said we cry. This guy. Unbelievable. I got this guy got 4. Yeah, I did. Because again, pieces like that, I feel like those are like the most rarer ones, because they're not your mainstream anything. You know what I mean? It's not from a movie. It's not from a comic book. And if it is a comic book, I've never seen these comic books. So, that's why to me they're super cool, different, and that's why I get them. But not everybody likes that stuff. A lot of people just like the mainstream stuff, Work to collect. Well, you got to work to pay bills, but
Work for everything.
For everything. Chris in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Fabs, did you fix your servers and any other issues? Oh, so I did. I had to glue the flap, the wing flap, which you guys saw that it fell off. Yeah, I glued it right away. I closed it. I haven't reopened it because I was waiting for it to dry. But it should be fine now. I like I said, I haven't tried it, but it should be fine. Yeah, I don't know why that flap fell off. It's not like it's an uncommon issue because it happens often. It didn't happen to me for a very long time. The last time it happened was when I opened one of the original plastic, I think it was a Mark IV, either Mark III or Mark IV plastic Iron Man, that the flap fell off. And I was like, oh man, I had to re-glue it and it was fine. But it doesn't happen all the time. That's why I was like, what the hell? Tuli says, smash that like button. Yes, guys, hit that like button, please. I appreciate it. So, Mike, you said you got Cyborg coming. What else? What else is coming your way?
I mean, that I've seen, right? The Cyborg. I mean, actually, I have a bunch of stuff coming from Time Walker. I forget what it all is, though. I'd have to look. I know I get emails. They invoice me. I quick pay it, and then I move on with my day.
I quick pay it. Now, question for you: how are you displaying her? Do you know which look you like the most, or
with Sylvie? I think I'm gonna go. I don't know. Probably the cloak look. That's gonna be my guess right now.
Yeah, the cloak has got to be on. Now, what are you rated right now? 1 to 10.
9. I said right now. 9 out of 10.
Look at that.
I mean, look, it's probably for what she is. It's probably a 10 out of 10 figure, to be honest. But look, we don't have it in hand yet, so I don't want to get too crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, she's gonna look so good. I can't wait for Luis to body swap this. Luis, let me know if you're body swapping this. Michael, you made it. Thank you for being here, my friend. So, yeah, no, she looks beautiful. I don't know about that hoodie, though. I don't think I'm going to display her with the hoodie.
I'm going to try to find out what I got coming in real quick.
Yeah, guys. Who's getting this in the chat? Let me know if you guys are getting this, if you pre-order her, if you're getting her after the fact. Look, she's pulling out the knife from the back. Beautiful. That knife looks like the White Ranger knife, doesn't it?
Yep.
Remember the white tiger sword? What do you call it? Blade or whatever.
What you call it? Captain America, the Falcon, Winter Soldier.
Oh, you're getting that?
What the right? That's the big
Yeah,
wing, the big
yeah, yeah.
wingsuit, right?
Yep.
So that one's coming in. We got
It's so weak. Everybody snapped off. If you didn't know how to like move it properly, a lot of people.
look at all those pieces snap off those Iron Mans. Like if you are a
Yeah,
big Iron Man collector, you know those pieces. There's always
yeah.
one of those things. You just gotta glue it. It's just the glue dries out. That's all. No big deal.
This
Ultron,
thing-
Infinity Ultron.
Oh, you got the Infinity Ultron?
Got
Yeah, that
Infinity
you're gonna
Ultron.
love. You're gonna love that. That figure's such a classy figure. Just such a beautiful piece with those colors, with those stones on when you put the batteries in. And I never put batteries in. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful piece. Joker J says this looks good, but Wonka. This guy. Let's Joker J. I love Willy Wonka. He looks beautiful. Okay.
He
Beautiful.
really is jazzed up for that figure, huh?
No, he's excited. Yeah. Very excited.
God bless you, man.
Nice Sylvie figure, but definitely not for me. You're not body swapping this? That's it. You're cut off. Cut off. How? How what? How what? Tell me. All right. So yeah, guys, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm giving this a 9 right now. Again, I can't wait for it to. I got a bunch of deliveries coming, guys. A bunch of deliveries coming. All right, Michael. Now, since you didn't speak on this, I spoke on this on Tuesday already, on either Tuesday or Wednesday. But we got this weirdo here. What do you think of this piece?
Oh man, was I bummed when I saw that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, right? I mean, it just like from a little far away, right? It looks, but like when you get really close up in on it, it looks kind of bad. I feel.
What do you mean? In what sense? Like
I don't
overly,
know.
overly
I
wrinkled?
feel like, look, I know his face is kind of
It's
you know
literally like this.
pity, but I think they went a little overboard with it. I don't know.
No, I think you're getting a little bit scared because it looks like there's a lot of wrinkling, and because of the pictures and the high quality of the pictures, that's where you're like, man, he looks like he's 90 years old.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
no, but what's gonna happen is, don't forget, you lose a lot of this detail when you mass produce. So you're not gonna get it looking like this. And look, even here, it looks like they messed up a little bit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But that's how good it is. This is, to me, this is a 10 out of 10 head sculpt right now. But you're gonna see how much even better it looks in hand because you're gonna lose a lot of this. Doesn't this remind you of Doc Ock's pictures a little bit? Like that weird, like brown, like a little bit too strong of a tan, and the detail on the face. Doesn't that remind you of Doc Ock a little bit? But
I
you're
don't know.
gonna
Hot Toys does old people really well,
right.
and I don't know. I saw this, and it's not like it was when I didn't drop. My jaw didn't drop when I saw this head sculpt. I wasn't like blown away. I wasn't.
Oh no. No, I saw this and I was like, my God, this thing is beautiful. This thing's a 10 out of 10 immediately. Again, this is going to look a billion times better in hand because, again, we're going to see like how perfect that looks. That looks real. That's like somebody's real face coming out of that suit, So that's why it may even look, a little bit too good to be true. But I'm telling you, this thing is going to be beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's no way they're messing up Batman. There's no way they're messing up a Michael Keaton Batman at that. They would overthrow Hot Toys if they do that. So,
That's
Now, question for you. What do you think of the fact they're naming this modern suit? What do you expect besides this? Because obviously that's what that means. This is not going to be the only suit.
Well, there's going to be the blue and gray suit with what's his name with
Affleck,
right? So I don't know. There's sounds like modern suit. Then yeah, there's got to be another one, right?
So
see.
I think that the blue and gray is coming. I think this is only the first suit. I think there are going to be multiple suits. I think there's a possibility that he may wear one of the other suits from the Hall of Armor of his that he shows in the trailer. So I think they named this modern suit for a reason, but I think he may use one or more of the other ones in the movie. So
Well, it makes sense, right? Batman is DC's Iron Man or DC Spider
yes,
Man.
yes,
He's got multiple
multiple,
different
yes,
versions.
yes, yep.
So they're gonna play that up for sure.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. See, he's the only one. See him and Thule pushing the likes. Unreal. Please hit that like button, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. It doesn't kill you to hit the like. You know what it does for us. Don't be selfish. Help us out. Keaton, now we're talking. This guy. Are you body swapping this one? Unreal. It's nuts. Let's see.
But I'm definitely getting this
It's
regardless.
What do you rate it now? 1 to 10.
This one?
Yeah. Just as is right now.
Again, probably, 9. I would still say 9 out of 10. It looks good.
Yeah, I gave it.
I'm just not like I'm not going 10 out of 10 out of the gates. You know what I mean? I'm just
no, of course. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10 right away. I was like, this is a 9.5 out of 10. Actually, no, I gave it a 10 immediately, but I have a feeling like in person it's going to be a 9.5. I never, for some reason, I can't give figures a 10. I don't know what it is. I always give them a 10, like when I see the promo pictures because they look beautiful. But then in hand, it's always like the max is always a 9.5. I don't know. I feel like nothing's perfect. You know what I mean? So in hand, so that's why it's always a 9.5. My best figure is a 9.5. I've never given a figure a 10.
Oh, I have. What? That's actually a good probably question. What figure? Who did I? Who was a 10? Who can I think of that was a 10? You know who was a 10? The guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Star-Lord?
No.
What guy?
The guy with the I can't think of his name.
Drax?
The guy with the mohawk.
Oh, Yandu.
He was a 10 out of 10.
No, he was a 10. No, he was a 10. But you know what's funny? When he came out, even though his figure looked great, like it wasn't a big deal. That figure wasn't a big deal until it sold out.
Blade. Blade 10 out of 10.
Blade was a 10 out of 10. Yeah, Blade. You know who else? I think Leonidas. King Leonidas too. 300, 10 out of 10. That whole figure was beautiful.
Man, you have the weirdest 10 out of 10s. Come on.
Oh, I love that figure. That's one of my Blade 2 and King Leonidas are my grails. 10 out of 10, those two. But like all the newer figures, obviously I never rated those. I wasn't making videos of them, but all the new figures that I do open and review, 9.5s.
You know what? I'd make a case for that Rorschach, man.
Yeah.
So Toys did. I would make a case that
that's a great figure. No, that figure is a 9.5 figure right there. Yeah, everything about it is great.
Every time I look at that one, I think of that one like they did such a good job with that.
Yeah, no, they did. The head sculpts. Everything So Toys from that line, from the Watchmen, is beautiful.
Yeah, I'm all.
I can't wait for the female Spectre. I need Spectre really bad because I never got the Hot Toy Spectre. She was horrible. That body they use on her, oh my god.
Yeah, that was bad.
Those legs are horrible. And I was suffering for the longest time. I'm like, oh man, I never got her, but she just never looked good enough to get. But I was like, God, I don't have the whole line. I had Comedian, and that was it. They made the Comedian, they made her. And I was like, oh man, I never got her. I'm glad I didn't get her because she is horrible. Even the hair, like the whole figure is not good at all.
Yeah, Barbie though. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're just labeling this modern to differentiate from initial. No, I'm telling you.
There's got to be another suit, right?
There's got to be another suit. Absolutely. Because if that was the reason, the fact that it says Flash on it, you know what I mean? How are you not going to know it's not 1989? You know what I mean? So I don't think so. I think we're getting more suits. And a possibility could be that, the blue and gray suit can be called, Batman, whatever suit, or blue and gray suit. So maybe that's how they'll differentiate the line, Batman, blue and gray suit, Batman, modern suit. I think that's what they may do. If Michael Keaton doesn't use a second suit, that's what's going to happen. You're going to see Batman, blue and gray suit, Batman, modern suit. You heard it here first. Let's see. I'm curious if he's going to be able to move his head in the movie. Well, if you notice, when they look at the collar on this thing, on the cowl. Look at this. He's not moving anything. This is, look at that. He looks like sausage neck. He's got no neck whatsoever. He's not moving anything. But they did this so he could move. See? So you have his head sculpt. The frick was that? You have his head sculpt. And see? And you got the cowl. He's holding the cowl. And that's how you could turn his neck. But with the cowl on, absolutely not. But look how he looks so badass. Even though he's like 90 years old, he still looks like a mean Batman. Can you imagine?
See, I like that look where but you got to have like Alfred. You got to have Alfred handing him the cowl.
Which one? Oh,
Go back.
Yeah. Wait, this one. That one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right, Alfred.
Because we have the
Wait,
oh no, we don't have his Alfred.
No, we don't. That's what I'm saying. Which Alfred? Is Alfred even in the movie? Number one, and number two.
Well, no, he's long gone, right?
That's what I'm saying. That they would have to do another Alfred. I would assume. No.
Didn't they? Someone did that Alfred from that movie, right? Didn't someone do? Wasn't there a third party?
I think it was a custom. No, I think it was a custom. Somebody did a custom of that. Yeah, because I would have had it. That was an expensive custom too. Carlos says, I hear there may be a third Batman. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard they said that it could be what's his name? Christian Bale at the end. But again, we don't know. I'm just assuming. A few people have said that. I don't know if it's true. But I did hear that they may be another Batman. So absolutely. Blue gray suit. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what they may call it. So, but they're definitely giving you different suits, or else they wouldn't do this. From the suit room. Yep. There's 11 now. Holy crap. I didn't even know that. AOTC Yoda is perfect. Yeah.
Yoda. No, you know what? Everything from that. The bad guys from that went with him were good.
9.5 because of posability. Yep. That's another thing. I never take into consideration when I rate a figure, whatever my rating is, it's all on what it looks like aesthetically and what the head sculpt look like. It looks like it's never about, posing, or it's never about articulate. Cause again, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't faze me. It doesn't, I don't need a figure to be super articulated because I'm not going to pose it anyway. So that's why I don't really, when I rate them, I don't care for articulation, but obviously I do mention it because people do care for it. I just, it doesn't bother me. I rated as I had to change my, this guy. Oh my God. Unbelievable. I'm a 66 fan, but with Mars doing Catwoman, I feel 89 bad circles. Yeah. No, that 66 line they're making is going to look so good together. Like really, really good together. I can't wait to get that Joker. I need that Joker so bad. Jack Sparrow DX10. They figured it out for Affleck. Yeah, that nicking.
You have that Sparrow?
Which one? The DX10 is which one?
I don't know. I never got into that.
I got them all. If I missed maybe one of the very, very early ones, but I got all the DXs. But the only reason why I don't know which DX is which is because the last DX was the one with the shark base, and then the one prior to that was the one with the boat steering wheel. Yeah, so I have both of those. So I just don't know which one's which, but I have them. And they're great figures. They're my favorite, and believe it or not, my favorite Jack Sparrow is the one with the big hat and the multiple eyes on his face. That's my favorite look. Alfred's, yeah, no, I get it, but I mean, like they should have hired somebody, but how you gonna, he's already. It makes sense that he's not if he's not in it, because obviously if Michael Keaton's old, obviously.
Who knows? They could have Alfred like hooked up like the Emperor, couple tubes to a machine,
Yeah, like in a Batman and Robin when Mr. Freeze gave him the medication. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
There you go.
Oh man. Doubtful Alfred. Yeah, I don't think so either. Clooney. Yeah, what if George Clooney is Alfred? That'd be nice. Can you imagine? That's horrible. He was replaced with Alejandro. Alejandro. Nick Cage. Cloned Alfred.
Yeah, there we go.
Alfred's son was born only to serve Batman when he dies. Can you imagine? Somehow Alfred has returned. Yeah, can you imagine if he appears? I don't think so, but what are you gonna do?
Of course he can't return. Come on, he would be 149 years old or something like that.
Yeah, but remember, this is comics. Anything's possible. Look at Star Wars. Nobody dies in Star Wars. Star Wars was made in 1877, and nobody has died. Unreal. No, guys, this figure is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can't. So another thing that we saw now. So this is a whole different cape that you could obviously attach to the figure to strictly be shaped this way. And obviously we got the draping cape, which is just your regular, but it's also wired. So you have your wired regular cape and you have your flying cape as well.
Does that excite you in any way? That giant flying cape?
Well, the flying cape is a cool accessory because we've never gotten one before. You could probably use it for Michael Keaton's 89 Batman as well. I could guarantee it. You may be able to. So for people who love taking pictures and love, doing fancy stuff with the figures, they're going to love this. I'll tell you this right now. I'm not going to use it. There's no room for this in any detail.
Exactly.
But the point of getting it is still awesome. You know what I mean? Because they could easily not give it to you and be like, "There's your figure."
Yeah, I don't know. I've learned my lesson from the Golden Warrior Wonder Woman. I bought the one with the gigantic wings, and I said, "Why did I get this?"
No, but think about it though. But now you have it. So for whatever reason you want to display them one day, you can because you have them. If
I'll
you
never display those.
Fine. But if you bought the collector's edition and you didn't display it, and you wanted to display it, you couldn't because you didn't have it. This is why also I always buy deluxe. A lot of these bases, these deluxe, look at integrated suit Spider-Man. That base it came with, gorgeous. Am I using it? Absolutely not. Did I have to pay extra for the base? Absolutely. That's my point. So I have the base now. If I ever want to display it, I can because I have it. I'm not going to use it, but if I need it, I have it. If I didn't have it and I needed it, I would have to go spend extra money to get it. And that's my point. So that's why I always get deluxes, even if I'm not going to use it, because I have it. And if for whatever reason I need to sell it, guess what? I have the value there because it's not your bare bones collector's edition. It's the deluxe special edition that comes with something extra. So that's why, that's why I always get them. What do you think of these what do you call it? Face plates.
What, like the mouths, like
do you think they look accurate? Do you like them? Do you dislike them?
Yeah, I think they're fine. They work. They've done that forever. They work.
They look a little too good to be true, in my opinion. I think like for example, this one. This looks like somebody cut out like an actual image of it and put it there. Because look at this. The whole picture looks completely different than the other two. You notice?
Yeah. That's just lighting, it looks like, though.
It's got it. Well, it's lighting. He's looking down. His eyes are looking up. So everything's different. But it's like, look at the look you could get out of. Look how menacing and how mean he looks here.
Yeah.
That is my favorite look right here. But so the fact that you could get that is beautiful. This is cheesy. I don't know why they gave us this, but it's one of the looks anyway. So I understand, but man, and what do you think of this? I was going to ask you about this. What do you think this means right here? This first edition exclusive accessory. What the hell does that mean? First edition exclusive accessory. What does first edition mean to you?
That means the suckers who pre-order it through.
Well, no. This is not something extra. This is you're only buying one SKU of Batman, and it comes with this. It's not like there's a special edition and a regular. There's only one SKU. So they're giving you this. But what I'm saying is, what do you think this means? First edition exclusive accessory. What does first edition mean to you?
That's what it sounds like. It's not to me. That sounds like a pre-ordered, exclusive, right?
What I think is first edition, meaning there may be a second edition Batman, Michael Keaton Batman. That's how I'm thinking. So because there may be and what I said on my previous stream was that what I think is happening is we're getting this with the first release, and we may get a second Batman with a back computer, like a combination Batman back computer, and you're not going to get this in that combo. You know what I mean? So I think, because remember the back computer was in the trailer. Remember Barry Allen sits down and he's like, "What is this?" And he sits down on the computer, and that's the same back computer that Hot Toys teased.
You're telling me you think Hot Toys is gonna try to do something in competition with Jazz?
Why
doesn't Jazz have a back computer coming out?
Well, I don't. Yeah, but I don't think that they're even thinking about that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that they may have the back computer out, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to make their own back computer. And that's why I'm asking you, because I want to know what you think of that.
I guess I'm not even familiar. Like, in this movie, or Hot Toys teased a back computer?
No. The movie trailer, the Flash movie trailer, there was a tease of a back computer. So Barry Allen, the guy in the yellow suit, he goes, "What's this?" And he sits down on the back computer.
Oh, okay.
So in the trailer. So my thing is, the reason why I think this is first edition is because this is your first Batman, and you're going to have another edition, which I think is going to come with the back computer. So that's why I was asking if you think that.
I mean, this is corny though. Like this is a part that's going to sit in a drawer anyways. So
well, you know why I think they're giving you this? I think they're giving you this for this reason. So you could do this. Because if you use the one that he uses, you're going to have his eyes in it.
Well, you're going to have his head anyways, though, to do that.
Wait,
he's holding his head. That's his actual masked head that he's holding, not the accessory.
Correct. But I'm saying, if they give us the accessory, do you think that we could pull that off? Because there's no eyes in it. Or is it going to be stuck on the base where you can't remove it? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. See this? So if obviously if you use his head sculpt, you're not going to have eyes in here, right? But if you use the one that's, his regular cowl, the eyes are going to be there, and then you're not going to be able to remove them.
Right.
So it's going to look funny if you have them with the head sculpt and the other cowl with the eyes in it. So I think that's why they're giving you this one. I'm assuming,
Right. It's definitely something new. I've never heard them,
right. That's
mention something like that before.
Right. Exactly. And then look, newly developed detailed bat suit with great articulation. So that's a good thing. I could tell you that this is a completely different body. Obviously, the material of the suit has got to be different than the 89, 100%. Most likely different than the 1992 as well. But this figure, beautiful. I'm very excited for this figure, guys. I can't wait to get this figure.
Yeah.
Let me see what you guys are saying real quick. Zombie Alfred. Let's see. Got there. The flying look seems a little try hard. Let's see. I'll be hanging the modern suit from the sea. Oh, can you imagine? A lot of people did that with the bat wing when they bought it. The middle one. Batman doesn't smile. Exactly. I don't know why. I don't like that smirk. The middle face, but yeah, I like the middle one. The middle is beautiful. RoboCop is great. You can tell it's Peter.
Yeah, Pablo, you're right. That is 100% a 10 out of 10 figure RoboCop.
The third one looks like Queef. What the hell? You guys. They have a Ben Affleck back computer setup. So that's what they're making. So Jazz Inc. is making the back computer from Ben Affleck. And,
right.
And Hot Toys,
BBS.
Right. And Hot Toys is making from Batman, from the Michael Keaton Batman. So it makes sense. So that's why it wouldn't be a competition, because again, I remember that Jazz Inc. is making their back computer, but I don't think about that.
I've had that on pre-order for, I think, 14 years now.
You ordered that from them?
I ordered that, went on the payment plan, paid it,
God.
pretty much off in full before the pandemic started. It's been like that thing got pushed back. I mean, it must be. I don't want to say that they're having problems with it. I would say, but they are
But
probably
they're probably having problems with it.
they're probably having problems with it. Yeah, or so they bit off a little more. I
Yep.
think.
This is and I don't know if you heard about this, but apparently they got I guess they got permission to make figures now, like DC figures
Oh
apparently.
yeah, they're licensed now.
Yeah, so they're asking people if they would be interested in buying, number one, and number two, they got to apparently ask like for likeness permission for these actors. Good luck. Good luck. Okay. If a big time company like Hot Toys charges what they charge, okay, for these figures, mass produced, remember, mass produced, what is he going to do?
I don't
Is he
think
gonna
that's you think he's gonna go down that road with
he's
no way.
creating this this buzz about this for a reason. But think about this. You have these figures, right? By Hot Toys, mass produced, $300 and up. His is obviously going to be limited numbers, right? They're not going to be mass produced by any means. What can you possibly expect from that company? I own their Vulture figure, right? Which was their very first figure, as far as I know. They use real leather, apparently. The wings of that thing are beautiful. I say that all the time. The wings are what make the figure what it is. Light up feature for the function for the helmet, movable, claws on the feet, the talons, all that stuff. The quality of that figure, in my opinion, is so cheap. The exoskeleton, like I've never bent the figure out of fear of breaking the mechanism because it's that like it feels that cheap. So knowing this, and again, it's not the only product I own from them. I own 1966 Batmobile, which my paint job came trash. He offered to replace it. I was like, I'm good. So I took a $150 partial deposit from him just because I was like, you know what? It was my last thing. I have the BVS Deluxe Batmobile, which that thing was, everybody's tires are getting flat. It was a very, very, it looks really nice displayed, but when you're actually like messing with it, it feels so cheap. It feels blocky. It feels, like the magnets that they use. It just doesn't feel like a almost $2,000 piece by any means whatsoever. So bad experience after bad experience after bad experience. It's like enough is enough.
I don't know, man. I look at I think that BVS Batmobile is not that bad. Like I think, look at it was definitely a big heavy, and that's probably I think where the major problem is. They put too much weight into that vehicle. But I think for a display piece, it looks good. I think that
it's great. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I love if I hated it that much, believe me, I would have sold them already.
Get rid of it.
Oh, I would have sold them. They look great displayed. But when you're actually grabbing it and touching it and feeling it and
you can't do that.
It's like it's the cheapest thing. It feels cheap. It's very clunky. It's very like there's nothing sleek about it. Like it's just very blah. Again, it looks beautiful, but it's very, very cheap. It feels very cheap. The 1966, my paint. It's all I forget what they call it in the community. It's a specific type of like problem that when you painted something, it's I forget what they called it. So that happened to my vehicle. I pick up my vehicle and I put it to the light, and you see like honeycomb shapes on the actual paint, and you're like, what the hell is this? So again, I don't know what happened. I don't know what's wrong with it, but again, a almost $2,000 vehicle that's licensed now should not leave your shop looking that way. Period, point blank. I don't care if it's a mistake. I don't care if it's, oh, we'll fix it. It shouldn't be leaving your warehouse that way. Period, point blank, end of story. There should be some type of quality check. There should be some type of pride in the product. You know what I mean? It's not all about collecting the money and see ya. Here you go. My money, bye. It's not about that. You know what I mean? And again, he offered me a replacement. This was when I got mine was November. He said my replacement was going to be in January. I waited long enough for my vehicle. I was like, I am not putting this back in the box. I'm not shipping this thing back. He's like, no. He's like, don't worry about the shipping. I'll cover the shipping. So again, it's not even about the customer service because he's great. It has nothing to do with him personally.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Right. It has nothing to do with him personally. It's just from product experience, and that's it. That's it. That's all I'm speaking about. He's been very nice to me every time. Any questions you message him, somebody will answer. Eventually, somebody will answer. Always answer. At some point, somebody will answer. So it's not like you're left hanging. It's not like if you have a question, you could go in the group. Somebody will respond. So it's not any of that. It's just, for me, paying those prices for quality like that, it's not worth it. So that's why I'm done. And I've said it multiple times. I hope that company does very well. I hope they keep improving, like every other company should. But for me, I am done.
They'll stay in their lane, though. They're not going to go start doing figures. They're going to stick to displays and vehicles and things like that.
That would be smart. That would be very smart. That would be very smart to stay in their lane. But when your mentality is, all you think about is money, you don't really care about anything else. Because think about it. If that were the case, these vehicles, after him being licensed, wouldn't look like this. Period. They just wouldn't. Right? The 66 being their first licensed figure, this should have been a 30 out of 10 rating. Because, guys, now we're finally licensed. You know what? Let's get this huge product, this huge iconic vehicle out. Let's let's make it as perfect as possible. How do you let something like that leave your warehouse? It doesn't make
sense. I don't know. Just because they got licensed, though, no matter what, they're still a little tiny family-owned shop.
Correct. But if you're licensed and you're still making crappy product, what does that say about the company you're licensed by? That's my point. If you go to Target and you go to Walmart or you go to any toy store and you pick up a licensed figure by any company sold in a toy store, you're not going to be like, this is crap. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a hot toy, absolutely, but it's not going to be like, oh, this could have been better. This could have been, again, depending on the scale, depending on a lot of things. But I can tell you that if you're buying something licensed for $2,000, it's not going to look like that. I'll tell you that right now. And you wouldn't buy it for $2,000 knowing that it looks like that.
Listen, license just meant that they got the little extra VIG on it, and Jazz is not going to get sued. That's all that licensing meant.
Well, that's how it's getting worked. Absolutely, because nothing's improving. Nothing got better. Like I said, I got the BVS Deluxe before they were licensed. I got the 66 after they were licensed. And the BVS before licensing is better than the 66 after licensing. So it doesn't really mean anything.
Well, their make or break is that back computer, because if that back computer that I have on order with them, that's, I'll get more from them. I will if that back computer comes through.
Joker J says, Fabs, you bought worse. It helps push Hot Toys. I say bring it on.
It's true. No one's pushing Hot Toys, right?
No, the competition is not the issue. Absolutely. But I hope everybody makes their own figures. You know what I mean? Everybody start making your figures. That's not the point. It's not about not wanting them to make figures. Because at the end of the day, guess what? If they start making figures, they're hopefully going to make figures that nobody else is making. Not a third-party figure, not Hot Toys, not It Art. You would hope that they're doing something completely different that nobody is making. That's what's exciting about a new company making figures, that they're going to hopefully be making different stuff. You got Mars Toys out of nowhere making villains left and right, villains that everybody has been asking for, that Hot Toys teased the Cesar Romero Joker, but they never made it. And I still think they will. But This company came out of left field. Penguin, Batman Returns, Penguin. Everybody's been dying for a penguin. They came out of nowhere. Boom, here you go. Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman from Batman Returns. Everybody's been dying for that. Hot Toys never even sampled it. So there you go. Boom. So is anybody complaining about Mars Toys? Absolutely not. Because they're bringing figures and they're bringing product that a lot of people want and need to complete lines, complete collections, complete, shelves. So it's a big deal. It's a really big deal. Orange peel. Yes, Joker J. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. So I don't know anything about that stuff. And I said, I posted that I when I made the video that, you could see like all the stuff, and somebody said, it's orange peel, blah, blah. And I was like, I never heard of that. So I didn't know what it was, but that's exactly what it is. And it should have never, that vehicle, no vehicle should leave that warehouse looking like that. Period, point blank. Have you gotten anything from them that's messed up? That's been messed up? No.
Well, again, yeah, no, that Batmobile that came in, there was issues with it. I had to get, like a replacement seat, and I forget, there was something else wrong with it that I had to get, and my lights don't work on it now.
See? And look, and do you think, license or not, do you think paying that price for that vehicle is worth having your vehicle the way it came?
I guess I don't look at it that way, right? I saw it as, this was a collector, right? He was a collector first. What's his name? Juiced, right? Yost, right? He was a collector first, got into this. It was a little bit of a support, more so than, like, I wasn't expecting Hot Toys quality, I guess. You know what I mean? So I kind of went into it thinking, I'm not going to be blown away by this thing. This isn't going to be a Hot Toys type product. So
I didn't expect that either, but I didn't expect it to be so crappy in hand either. And then when I found out like months later that everybody was complaining about their tires getting flat, I was like, are you kidding me? And the worst part is you can't fix that. You can't fix those tires. Like, once they're done, that's it. You're done.
What's the complaint? The tires actually go flat?
Oh, 100% flat. Like, completely flat.
I'm gonna probably look at mine. I don't think mine are flat.
Yeah, I haven't checked mine either, but I hope not.
No, they don't look flat. But I mean, I know the weight of that thing would basically like go down to the ground, so that the belly of the car was basically sitting on the floor, so that the wheels weren't holding the car up anymore. Like, that's what I thought was. That's what I tried to do. That's what I tried to do with it. I tried to put as much of the weight on the body rather than the tires, because some of my tires are hanging off where I have it on. So it's like hanging off the ledge a little bit. So the weight's not on the tires. So thank God for that. But yeah, they're going flat. So again, an almost $2,000 vehicle, guys, almost like useless. How are you going to display a vehicle with flat tires and be like, oh, look at my vehicle? Like, it's embarrassing. So that's my point. Again, I hope they improve. I hope they become the best of the best of the best in the world. I hope they beat InArt all day long. But I don't see it. I personally don't see it. Again, they need a lot of work, but it is what it is. Hello, brothers. I came in late. What's going on, my friend? We're talking about the Jazz Inc. We were talking about the Jazz Inc. mobile. So yeah. So another see, so this is what I was trying to tell you. So you could only pre-order. There's only one SKU, which is 305. You know what I mean? So it comes with that exclusive piece already. So it's not like there's a what do you call it? A special edition, and then there's a collector's edition as well. I still haven't pre-ordered mine. There was something else that I need to talk about. There was one. Shout out to Bobby with the topics. He sent me a whole list. He's just too lazy to be on camera, but he sent me a whole list. There was something. Oh, the Bespin Luke guys. Bespin Luke is he's waitlisted, I believe. Here we go.
So this is the collector's edition that's waitlisted, guys. I brought up something a few days ago when I streamed about the announcements, the Batman announcement. I found it funny how I forget which figure it was, but it was the same price, but the collector's edition was waitlisted and the deluxe wasn't, while being the same price. So I was like, there's no way this makes sense, because what I think Hot Toys is doing is the figures that are not doing well, I think they're putting on waitlist to make people think that they're doing well and then scare them into buying it. So why would the collector's edition be selling faster than the deluxe? So is it that much? Again, they're the same price. You're not paying more for the deluxe. Actually, you are. So right. So $345. So here's what I don't understand. So this is a perfect example, guys. So this makes sense that the cheaper one at $285 is waitlisted and not the $345 one. That makes sense. What I don't understand is when Sideshow shows that they're both the same price and the collector's edition is waitlisted, but the deluxe isn't. I don't think anybody would buy the collector's edition over the deluxe being the same price. Doesn't make any sense. I don't care who you are, you wouldn't do that. Because there's no way that you're going to miss out on an exclusive special edition accessory or piece or whatever, or deluxe diorama being the same price, and you're not going to get the extra stuff at the same price. It doesn't make sense. So I don't think it's happening. What do you think?
No, of course it's a ploy to try to get them to sell more stuff. Of course,
He's like, more stuff.
guaranteed.
More stuff. It says, if you go to Target, you'll get at least a banana. Are they tuck-in friendly, my friend? You didn't mention that. That's very important.
Yeah, really.
Oh, man. Also legit, my guys. Thank you for being here, my friend. Have a good night. Have a good workout. And happy Memorial Day weekend. We got if I have to prop this thing, if I this guy. Oh my god. I'll at least get this. You're still nothing? Oh man. I'm telling you, you should write a book. You should write a book about what happened in your life from the day you pre-ordered till the day you got it. That whole time frame should be a whole movie. Unbelievable. Do you know the story about the Thor with his figure?
No.
He ordered from Comic Concepts, and he's still waiting for his Ahsoka or Luke. I think it's Ahsoka or Luke. The Thor, which one is it? Ahsoka or Luke? The X-21. I think it's the
Comic Concepts. Isn't that guy out of California, right?
Josh, no, he's not California. He's in I forget what the hell he is. Josh, but he's not California.
I know who you're talking about, though. I think.
Yeah. Wears the glasses.
Yeah.
He collects a lot of statues.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, Mando. Yeah, Mando Luke. That's what it was. It was Luke. Yeah, he still hasn't got it, and he's like, I think they're up to Mando Luke 2.0, and he still hasn't got his 1.0. Oh man. Thor, this is for you. Oh man. The Thor. Next time you think of ordering from anywhere else but Sideshow. It's a guy. Like, yeah, don't do that anymore. It's been so long. I was
Yeah, really.
Oh my god. You are insane, guys. You are insane, the Thor. All right, so let's see. We have again one thing I wanted to talk about, but not really. But I did want to bring it up, but not really. Let me do this.
Not really.
No, because I don't want to give this company clout. Even though I'm very happy with their product, like very happy with their product. But they came out with this thing that is insanely ridiculous, and I want to get your opinion on it because I talked about it when it was announced but there was no price, right? So now we have a price, and here we go. Guys, if you know the price, let me know. So this guy, there's two versions, right? There's this version and there's this version. I'm assuming this is the deluxe, the more expensive one, because it comes with this diorama background, blah, blah, blah. So standard version, do they say price? No price. If you guys know the prices, please let me know in the chat. Because I just found out that the premium, something like $500 plus or something like that, like something insanely ridiculous. And this is my point, guys. So let's go with this. What about this figure says to you, I'm worth $500 plus? Please tell me, somebody. What about you, Mike? Would you get this?
I mean, I wouldn't pay $200 for this.
That's my point. That's exactly my point. So the Joker that they made, right? I bought the Joker. I got it. I did my video. The Joker is great. The head sculpt is great. I got the sculpted. So the head sculpt is great. The head sculpt actually looks like it would be silicone. That's how good it looks. Okay. The figure, the tailoring, the outfit, the material, everything's great. It is not worth $700 for two of the same figures. It is not. It's just not. And it's not worth $1,000 for rooting of hair. It's not. So if you think that something like this, okay, this is not even a full-blown size figure, right? You got your magnetic base again, and you get all this crazy accessories, right? You get all this extra stuff. Is this really worth to you guys $500 plus? Because I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm trying to see if I could get the actual price. It doesn't say. Let me see. See, it doesn't say price. Yeah, they don't give price. So I guess maybe if you order, if I go to, let's go to Kitchen's website, because he may have it already up for pre-order, and we're gonna find out. He does, right?
Yeah, it's
where is
the
it?
deluxe version is $595.
So $595. Oh, this one. 53. Yeah, this one. So $553, and what is it?
$595 for the
deluxe. So $595. Is this worth $595 to you guys? And standard is $335. Absolutely not. Even the standard, you're paying way more for this than you are for a hot toy. A hot toy is licensed worldwide. This is licensed overseas. Okay? No. Absolutely not.
Look at the pricing's got out of hand. You know what I mean? It's got out of hand for sure.
That's the problem. No company that is here for the long run is going to come out of the gate with these ridiculous prices and expect to stick around. Not only that, but you saw what happened with that first release. Supposed to be released in December. I just got mine in May. Not even May. Was it May? No. Yeah. Either May or April. So from December to April, May, it's a huge difference. So it's a game. It's a game. But God bless you guys. God bless you guys. You got to really be a Harry Potter. Exactly. But are you really that big of a fan to spend $500? $595? That's crazy. That's crazy.
If you're a fan, right? You'll spend whatever.
That's true. I mean, you got to be a real big fan though, but because people complain about a $280 hot toy, but you're not going to say anything about a $335 / $595 figure. Okay. So
yeah, it's stupid.
It's ridiculous. So that's my point. Let's see. Fabs House. Thank you. Exactly my point. Carnage blows this figure out of the water 1 billion times over. Carnage. And it's cheaper than this crap. That's my point. That's my point. You're not getting value here. You're not getting, oh, well, this figure is a big figure. This figure has this. You're not getting anything special, anything. But you're paying top dollar for nothing special. That's why this is a money grab. This company's all about money. And you're going to see, tell you this right now, they can't last much longer. Think about it. They settled in with the Joker as their first figure. How many of these figures do you think they're going to sell at $5.95? How many figures are you going to think they're going to sell of whatever else is coming? Remember this conversation. They're not going to be around for too long, guaranteed. It's impossible. It's impossible. You don't come in what they were supposed to do, and what a normal company does. You're already not licensed worldwide, so you already gotta be in your own place. Okay, you got to stay in your own place. No, really, you got to stay in your own place. So
Thor's right. I like that one.
No, so think about it. You have a company that's licensed worldwide that's already cheaper than you. Okay, has an official distributor in North America. Okay, and it's charging less than you. Who are you to come in with those prices without proving yourself to anybody and expecting to be around for at least as long as Hot Toys, over 10 years? Not happening. It's unrealistic. It's not logical whatsoever. They were supposed to come in, give us great figures at decent prices, priced at either Hot Toys prices or a little bit below, because again, they're not Hot Toys status and they're not Hot Toys license status. So who are they to be charging more than Hot Toys? Nobody. That's my point. They should have came in, won us over with great figures, cheaper prices. Once we're hooked, slowly, like everybody else does, start increasing your prices slowly but surely. Netflix did it. Disney Plus is doing it. HBO Max. That's what they do. They get you with an introductory price of nothing, and when you're like, man, this is awesome, months or a year later, now you're hooked. Oh, it's going back. It's going up $5. Oh, it's not a big deal. It's only $5. Next year, it's going up $5. Oh, it's not a big deal. Until you're paying $100-something, and it's like, wait a minute. I got $200 bill for cable, $100 bill for Disney. I got $100 bill or $40 bill for Netflix. Like, it's insane. It's insane. So that's my point. So nope. Marketing. 600. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. It doesn't even make sense. All figures are expensive now. Not all figures. Hot Toys is still, obviously you got your third party, which are always the cheapest.
No, Hot Toys is expensive.
No, Hot Toys is expensive, but Hot Toys is expensive, rightfully so. You know what I mean? I don't mind Hot Toys being expensive. Hot Toys been around forever.
Yeah.
And they've been making great product for as long as we've all been
I just don't like that $20 increase with like every other figure. I'm over that.
Well, look at what Sideshow's doing with the shipping as well.
Well, yeah. They're scumbags, so.
Somebody was paying, I forgot who it was, they posted something like $50 shipping for
their
a basic figure. I was like, what?
They're scumbags. I honestly, Sideshow is they are such scumbags over there.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God.
They're hurting, but that's what it is, right? Look, you know what? They're in a bad place. So that, you know what I mean? When you start doing stupid stuff like that, you're desperate. So that's what I'll chalk it up to be.
No, that's exactly what it is. The fact that they didn't show up to Comic-Con alone to New York last year, and then again, like you mentioned, they're not coming this year or to San Diego.
Right.
That's a huge red flag right there. Huge. Let's see. Guys, another Bobby hookup. Hydra Stomper right now is going for $412.25. We're getting, I think it's a daily deal, 15% off. So if you haven't gotten him, $412. There you go. No Steve, just Hydra Stomper. 412. So if you guys are looking for him, there you go. So thank you, Bobby, for that. Let's see. And
We go from talking about Grail figures to Hydra Stompers and Harry Potters.
Well, the inner was, we needed to cover because I can't believe it. Like that little thing is $595.
It's
You're out
bad,
of your
yeah.
mind. Like it's insane.
There's a couple maybe little girls who'll spend that. That's what they're looking for. I don't know.
They felt that since so many people bought Joker, etc. That's exact. Thank you. The price of that Joker was their hook. Specifically speaking, that rooted hair Joker. There is absolutely nothing about that figure, whether it's rooted or sculpted. The rooted, it's not worth $1,000. There's nothing about that figure that's worth $1,000. I don't care how rooted the hair is. And the sculpted, there's no way that two of the same figure, same for the rooted, that are worth that money. They're just not. They're not. And you can say, well, you got to include shipping. It doesn't matter. Charge me. I paid $718. Charge me $100 for shipping. So $618. So you're telling me that each figure is $300? No, it's not. It doesn't. No, it's not. It doesn't. No. Just period. It's not. So that's my point. What was it that I said? The Hydra Stomper, and there was one thing I wanted to ask you too. Where is it? So going back to this guy. How many figures from this movie do you think we're getting? From the Flash?
Well, we're gonna get what? We're gonna get Flash. We're gonna get Yellow Flash, right? We're gonna get. I think in that movie, it sounds like there's that like evil Flash, right? So I think there's 3 Flashes, right? Am I wrong? Am I right?
Well, the Yellow Flash is the evil Flash.
Then which one am I?
No, you're right. It's the same guy though. So it's a Yellow Flash. So the Yellow Flash.
So there's 3 Flashes.
Where's the third one?
What do you mean? There's 2. Isn't there? So the 2 guys that are like the 2 versions of him that are bantering back.
One of them is the villain. The yellow one is the villain, right?
But isn't there a third one?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen one. Oh, the yellow, red, and then for Flashes, that's it. I haven't seen any other Flashes.
Or isn't there maybe a black version, a death version?
Well, no, but now you're talking about the show on CW. Yes, there's a black. There's like Zoom. There's Zoom. There's Reverse.
Okay, so you're right. So you're framed just from the movie,
just
right?
from the movie.
So, all right. So the 2 Flashes,
right?
You got the 2 Batmans,
right?
And you got the Supergirl,
right?
And you got the Zod, the Zod reissue.
See, I don't think it's going to be a reissue. You know why? Because with the reissue, they would have to give you that full covered helmet from the first one from Men of Steel. And he doesn't wear that in the movie. So it can't be a reissue. It's got to be a 2.0.
They're not updating that head sculpt. There's no way they're updating that head sculpt. They're going to give you the same head sculpt from before.
Yeah, but how many years ago was that? Do you remember?
17? BVS, right? 17?
Yeah. No, Man of Steel.
16, 17, right?
Yeah. So exactly. It's been how many years? We're getting a new head sculpt. We're getting a new head sculpt. We have to. You
think it's just a tweak from the original though?
He looks different. You remember the original? He's like this.
I mean, it'd be nice if they gave us something completely new, but
it's going to be an expressionless head sculpt, because the one that he's got for Men of Steel, he's like this. He's got his mouth open and his teeth showing. The one we're getting, I guarantee you, he's going to have no expression.
Oh, you're right. The Zod that we have, right, has that stupid grin. You're right. Right.
So we're going to get an expressionless head sculpt with
that'd be cool. That'd be worth it for just that head sculpt. That'd be worth it.
I think for this movie they have to go all out. You know what I mean?
So how many is that? 6?
Like 6, yeah. Think about it. If they're doing this for the Guardians of the Galaxy, they're doing this for this movie. It's that big of a blockbuster that they should do it, at least. You know what I mean?
I think they'll do it because what DC movie is coming on the horizon? Like
That's another reason. Correct. We're not getting anything anytime soon after that. So I think this should hold people over until there's something new. So they keep by them keep announcing new figures from the movie. I think it'll work out for them very well to keep people hooked to DC. Because remember, there's a lot of people who just collect DC alone. You know, only DC. So to keep them happy, I think they have to do that. Because look what they're doing with Guardians of the Galaxy right now. Every week is a new Guardian. Boom, boom, until they're all done, and that's the only way that's going to work. They can't hold off announcing figures for too long because everybody will forget about them. You know, especially if they go from, announcing one and then they go Star Wars, DC, some collaboration, then back to, you know what I mean? By that time, forget it. People will be like, oh, this again. So that's why they can't do that. They can't do that. They can't do that. They can't do that. All right, guys. So yeah, I think we did it. Now we have obviously my favorite segment of the show always, just because I love my figures and obviously I love talking about them. So did you bring anybody on today for the figure of the week?
You want me to grab something?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll tell them what I have. So guys,
I've showed this before, but I'll grab it.
So guys, so what I did, I think we'll get the same number of Spider-Man. Could be. Yeah, it's a possibility. He said janitors of the galaxy. This guy. So guys, so the reason why I brought out this figure is specifically because I have it in the raffle and I put it, I added it to the raffle. I actually found it in my closet, brand new, sealed, never opened. I didn't even know I had it. I was looking for something else and I found it. So this is the figure. Let me remove the banner real quick. So I added this figure to the raffle, guys. This figure is an anime figure. I don't know the show, but the figure is called a fully articulated kit. So you actually have to put the figure together. But look at that head sculpt. Again, anime. Look at the weapons. It's got the holster. This is a full rubber suit. Let me show you guys the back. So if this is something that may interest any of you guys, it's in the raffle. Look at that. Just a beautiful, beautiful figure. Again, very, very old, but still holds up. I have all three. It's two guys. It's him, a robot, and a female. And then Hot Toys did a 2.0 of the robot years later, which I have them too. But just so you guys could see how incredible this looks. Let me see. There we go. So this is it, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that's my figure of the week. Let's see what Mike has for us.
I don't know if I've showed this guy before, but he's so close to me here at my desk, so I'm showing him. Maybe I'll show him again. Did I show him before?
No, never. I've never seen that. That's awesome. What is that? A custom?
So yeah, this was this was a custom Iron Man. That I had. Right?
What's a Star Boost? It looks like a Star Boost.
Yeah, it was like a Star Boost, some kind of white Star Boost custom I bought off a guy off Facebook or whatever. And then this head sculpt came out that was like perfect for it.
Yeah, that is awesome. That is a really sexy
like that Tom Cruise.
No, that looks beautiful. And the fact that his neck is not like super long on it, it looks perfect.
Yeah, really. Do I have a piece in there? No, I don't actually have a piece.
No, it looks perfect. Wait, what mark is that? A Mark IV?
You know what? This is probably, it's that plastic version, so I think it's like a Mark.
It's got to be a 4.
4
Open it. No, it's a 4 or 3.
What is he? No, 3.
Does
it's got that circle?
Open the shoulder flaps. Is the weapons in there? No. On the traps.
Here?
Yeah. Nothing,
no.
Right?
No, there's nothing. You can't open.
So it's not the 3. It could be the 4.
No.
Yeah, so it could be the 4.
And I love that holding helmet look. I don't know.
Yes, no, I do too. I always like
That's like my default.
Yeah,
My
no,
default
beautiful.
Iron Man look.
That's a beautiful figure. Beautiful, beautiful figure. Let's see. He says, if I see Mandaloo, if I see Mandaloo, come down. Oh, also, guys, shout out to Hector, hooking me up with the head sculpt for this guy. So I finally used the what's that called? The pop costume, Bruce Wayne suit thing. And so he's giving me the head sculpt. So shout out to Hector for that. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. So he'll be sending that soon. So again, thank you. Let's see. Pablo says, "Whoa, that's incredible." With that's a beautiful figure. I never seen that. Modoc, no Wonka.
No Wonka.
No Wonka. All right,
no
guys.
Wonka. No Wenwu.
No. What would you call him? Something when.
When what?
Win one.
Win
one.
I don't even know. Who knows? I might have him. He might have came in.
Oh yeah, you ordered him too, right?
I pre-ordered. We won. Yep.
Yeah. Let me tell you what's coming. You guys don't even know. So we have coming Cyborg. We have Scarlet Witch. We have C-3PO from Attack of the Clones.
That's out?
Well, it's shipped, yeah. We have KX Enforcer droid coming also. So yeah, guys, I got a lot of stuff coming, so stay tuned for all those videos. Anything coming up for you, my friend?
No. Nothing.
Anything special for Memorial Day weekend?
No, right? Just I gotta get like the backyard ready. I gotta open the hot tub up. I gotta get the backyard furniture out of the saran wrap that it's all wrapped in. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. That's it.
Maybe you should hit a local pool if you know like any local pool.
The Fabs pool, right?
Did you ever go to the Syosset local pool? No.
No.
Yeah, I used to go there.
Where's that? In that Woodbury
park.
Park?
Yeah, exactly. In the park, yep. All right, guys. Let me see what you guys are saying before we get the hell out of here. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys, as always, for hanging out with us. The Thor's great stream, great folks in the panel. Enjoy them. Thank you, my friend. You as well. Umum. I don't know what that means. Umum. All right, guys. Guys, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for always spending your Tuesdays and your Saturdays with us. We obviously love being with you guys, talking with you guys, hanging out with you guys. That's why we do it. And as always, see you in the next one.